All right, guys, welcome back to another awesome reaction video. And this time is yet again another one from the Netherlands. And the channel is not just bikes. Life without stop signs is in the Netherlands is what it's called, right? So no stop signs in the Netherlands, right? How is life without them? I don't even know how they don't have them. Like that's just crazy to me. I mean, there's stop signs everywhere around here. So let me switch my screen over. We're going to hit play. We're going to check this out because I'm very curious about this.
One thing I really don't miss about Canada is stop signs.
How do you...
Putting stop signs everywhere is a sign of failure. It's the road design equivalent of we've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Wow, yeah.
No.
You know, is it because I have heard there's a lot of roundabouts over there? So maybe like everything's just roundabouts. So like you don't really necessarily have to stop. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm going to see how this works, guys.
It's the road design equivalent of we've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
That's funny.
Nobody completely stops at stop signs. Not cyclists, not drivers.
I do.
This guy doesn't even bother to slow down. Stop signs are notorious.
Stop for the stop signs, guys. It's the law, okay? You're going to hurt somebody.
This guy doesn't even bother to slow down. Stop signs are notoriously inefficient. After a string of police ticketing, cyclists in San Francisco staged a protest where every cyclist came to a complete stop at this stop sign. The queue of bicycles and cars stretched several blocks down the street. But stop signs aren't just inconvenient for cyclists, they're actually less safe. Many cities allow cyclists to yield at stop signs, and studies have been published about the results. This study found 14% fewer crashes. And this one found that when crashes do happen, they result in less serious injuries.
Wow.
So why does this happen?
What?
Well, just like people walking, people...
Why does that happen? That's very, very, very crazy. Do you guys have stop signs where you are? Because I do have them. Comment down below. Let me know about that.
So why does this happen? Well, just like people walking, people on bicycles are vulnerable road users, which is the problem when you take laws for cars and try to apply them to bicycles. For example, bicycles are extremely slow to get going from a complete stop. Look at how long I'm in this intersection if I yield at the stop sign. Less than 2.5 seconds. Now look at the same crossing if I come to a complete stop.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Almost 6 seconds.
That is crazy. And another thing too, like, yeah, I mean, if there's nothing coming, why would you need to stop, right? But it is law, so it's like we have to. But man, that makes a lot of sense though.
Almost 6 seconds. That's over twice as much time in the intersection, and that's just the time to cross this little Dutch junction, not some American monstrosity. During that crossing, I'm moving so slowly that I'm a sitting duck for any driver who's not paying attention.
Yeah.
Cars have blind spots, like this A-pillar right here.
Yep.
This is the reason why stop signs exist, because cars are dangerous, and a driver's view can be obstructed. Can you spot the cyclist? She's right here, behind the elephant. Bicycles don't have blind spots, which is why there's no difference in safety to other people.
The whole ass elephant back there. That's crazy.
Can you spot the cyclist? She's right here, behind the elephant. Bicycles don't have blind spots, which is why there's no difference in safety to other people if a cyclist doesn't come to a complete stop. So why do so many cities keep doing something that is inconvenient, inefficient, and less safe?
Yeah, why?
Well, there's a good reason. You see, those are the rules, and some people made those rules.
Because those are the rules. There you guys have it. End of the episode, right?
So people need to follow the rules because the rules are meant to be followed. Any questions? In the Netherlands, the concept of a stop sign was first introduced in 1941 by the German occupation force. However, this first version included a yield triangle and didn't require a complete stop if there was no cross traffic. So if you think people should stop at a stop sign in all cases, you are literally more extreme than the Nazis. Today, the Netherlands is famous.
Wow. Well, I'm glad I just said I don't believe that. I don't think you should have to stop every time. If there's no cars, just fucking go.
You are literally more extreme than the Nazis. Today, the Netherlands is famous for road safety, and yet Nazi signs, I mean stop signs, are very rarely used.
Eh,
This is true for many other European cities as well. Paris, a city of over 2 million people, used to have only one, but it was stolen so often that they stopped replacing it in 2013.
One stop sign. Are you serious? This is crazy to me. This ain't what? That's nuts.
Used to have only one, but it was stolen so often that they stopped replacing it in 2013. They're mostly gone from Brussels too, but there they
Wow.
still have these stop sign traffic light things. Belgium. Anyway,
Belgian
here's what
waffles
Dutch
though.
junctions look like. Some junctions have priority markings with shark's teeth. If they're pointed towards you, then you need to yield to traffic on the crossroad. This is a typical junction in a
Okay.
residential area. In this case, whomever is on the right gets priority. When
How do
speeds
I-
are low enough, stop signs become unnecessary, but this is only possible with proper traffic calming. This junction has several elements to ensure slow speeds. The road is brick, which increases road noise, and the
Right.
road is relatively narrow too. And most importantly, the entire junction is raised up like one big speed bump to slow down cars, even if the driver isn't paying attention.
Okay.
When a minor street intersects with a priority street, a continuous sidewalk is used. I have a whole video about continuous sidewalks that you should watch if you haven't already because they're the best thing ever. The most important part is the ramp is far back from the
Continuous
junction,
sidewalk,
which
huh?
ensures a driver will be moving slowly with no signs required. This may seem chaotic to people used to rules and signs, but this arrangement forces slow speeds and forces people to pay attention. One of the problems with human psychology is that people can focus too much on the sign. I stopped, so I can go now. But it's not the stopping that's important, it's yielding the right of way. These rules focus the driver on the rule that's actually important. Of course, there are roundabouts too, and I'll make a whole other video about them someday. They are well known for being safer because of their slow speeds
have
and the
those-
fact that
some of
cars
them here.
never intersect at a 90-degree angle.
Not a lot. It's just literally starting to be a common thing just like within the last few years. I'm all about it. There's a lot of idiots over here that they're like, oh, roundabouts. They don't know how to use them. I don't know how. It's like super self-explanatory, really, to me. But yeah, a lot of dumb Americans. And if you are American watching this, I apologize. I'm probably not talking to you specifically, but you never know, right?
They are well known for being safer because of their slow speeds and the fact that cars never intersect at a 90-degree angle, resulting in less serious crashes. Though roundabouts are usually used in place of stoplights rather than in place of stop signs.
Okay.
So when should a stop sign be used? Well, at junctions with poor visibility, where it would be safer for a driver to stop,
Right.
like this one.
Yeah.
But this junction is also marked with zigzag lines, the word stop on the ground,
What is this?
and a speed bump.
They went to zigzag at this time.
It's nice to not have stop signs, but it's especially nice when cycling because it makes it possible to take an entire trip without stopping. It's really time for other cities to get rid of stop signs. First for bicycles, and then, as the roads are redesigned to be as safe as the Netherlands, for cars as well. But for now, I'll leave you with some more scenes of life without stop signs.
Well, yeah. While we're watching these scenes of life without stop signs, I guess it's a good time to let you guys know that I am trying to get a P.O. box. I have a lot of people asking about sending me some Dutch treats. Unfortunately, I don't have the funds for the P.O. box just yet. So if you want to donate to that, the link will be in the description section down below to support the channel. And I do appreciate anything that you guys do, whether it's even just a like or a subscribe or a share. I appreciate it all. So I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.